Well, hello. Unfortunately, no rain. It's not very helpful. Whatever. Alright, this is gonna be a quick one. Yesterday was not so quick. I dealt with Wendell and I caught a bunch of extra fish on my other characters for future Wendell visits. So today we'll just check the price of the store, look for Gulliver, and that's really all that's going on. Now, yesterday during the stream, I started talking about the e-reader cards and an e-reader, and I was like, I still have to get an e-reader. Funny story. I saw a newly listed e-reader in Canada last night after the stream, and then I was like, that's actually a good price. And then I made an offer that was slightly lower than the price, and then it got accepted. So it looks like I will have an e-reader sometime soon, so that's cool. Now I just have to hopefully find a Mario Bros card that's not ridiculously expensive. That would be cool. I'd like that. Honestly, I did, do a lot of the New Horizons cards. And I don't know why I said New Horizons. They're not really specific to New Horizons, but like, the series 1 through 5 amiibo cards. I opened a bunch of those across a bunch of different videos. It's a fun time. I still have my binder and a bunch of extras. I've been thinking of like trying to do something with the extras in an attempt to get more cards. But we'll see if that ends up ever happening. Maybe sometime. I don't know. I know there's just like some places where you can like trade, but I don't know if there's any near me. So that's a thing. But yeah, anyway, I think it'd be cool to get all the e-reader cards, but that's an even crazier idea, especially because like they're like over 20 years old. So maybe sometime. I do have some now, and we'll just see like how that goes over time. Like if I just happen to see them, then maybe I just go for it. But yeah. Otherwise, who knows? So, Red's going to be here tomorrow. I'll show up after 6, buy him out, see who's going to show up on Saturday, and yeah, that's going to be that. So anyway, I should get an e-reader, I guess, sometime in the near future, which is cool. That seller also has some other games, and I'm still thinking about whether I just bundle those in or not. Alright, let's check the price. 129. Again, I don't need to be checking the price. I'm done with turnips. I just want to know. Like, I got my spike, and then the week after there was a spike. Sorry, I got my last spike the week after there was a spike, and then we had 3 no spikes, which is pretty bad. And I wonder if it's gonna be a 4th or 5th. I just want to see how bad it's gonna get now that I'm done. I want to see how bad this streak goes. Eventually, I'll stop, but also it kind of gives me something to do. Instead of just like literally showing up and leaving on most days. If I had already found Gulliver this week, that's like there would have been nothing today, right? So it's out of habit, but it's also out of like just trying to give something to mention each day. Anyway, so that's gonna do it for today. I started playing Grime the other day on Monday. I was too tired and I had other stuff going on, so I didn't end up playing it yesterday. But that's the next game I'm working on, just as a fun little aside. And I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, Pokopia. I'm still playing every day. I'm still like trying to get like patterns and all the like notes and all that stuff from the Dream Islands. The Sableye or Sableye, however you say it. That event ends tomorrow, I think. I bought like so many, and I have so many of the crystals or the shards or whatever you want to call them. So it's not even funny. So I traded all that a bunch, and I'm pretty happy with what I have now. So that's all good. Anyway, I guess that's it. I'm gonna get out of here now, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.